When you have observed teachers in the classroom, what is the first thing you notice or look for?
I look for a lot of exchange between the student and the teacher. I look for variety in the classroom. I look to see whether or not the students are working harder than the teacher.
Do you notice a significant difference between observing male versus female teachers and how they interact with the students?
I don't really notice a great difference between male and female teachers. I notice a difference between highly qualified teachers and not so qualified teachers. Those teachers that are competent in the classroom are able to get along with a variety of different people, are able to adjust to different learning styles of the different students in the class. So I don't really see a significant difference between male and female teachers, but I see a difference in from one teacher to another, which ones are more capable of adapting to their students.
And if you were asked to reflect on your career in education, what would be the one piece of advice you would give to prospective teachers?
I would advise teachers to be able to adapt and adjust to a variety of different learning styles, to a variety of different genders, races, ethnic groups, socioeconomic groups, to go into the classroom knowing that your set of ideas and moral background may be different from those that you're teaching in class, and you need to be able to adjust to them so that they can learn using their particular learning style.
This is Sharon Oldham. She is a math teacher at Frisco High School and getting her master's in educational leadership. What advice would you give on how to deal with gender inequality in the classroom or how to prevent it?
I think the biggest and best way to prevent any kind of inequality is to be aware that those inequalities exist. And if you're aware that those inequalities may exist, then you will make a conscious effort to incorporate every single person in the classroom instead of spending your time on one particular person or gender or race or whatever. So just being open-minded and keeping in mind that everyone in the room needs to participate.
How do you think curriculum affects students' attitudes towards genders?
If it's a difference between subject area, I think that both boys and girls can be good at all the subjects. The way that you can incorporate every single person in the classroom, if it be math or science or whatever the subject area, is again to be open-minded and to lower the inhibitions of girls if it's in the math classroom, that it's okay to perform and it's okay to be the best and it's okay to try your hardest, and usually the girls, if they do that, they do perform as well or sometimes even better than the boys. In the other subject areas, maybe some of the subject areas that have typically been more girl-minded or girl-driven or whatever, same on the other side of the coin. If you can persuade the boys that it is okay to be good at those particular subject areas and that it's not always a girl that's going to do better, then you can nurture it in both boys and girls for all subject areas.
If you're asked to reflect on your career in education, what would be the one piece of advice you would give to prospective teachers?
To be ready to accommodate all learning styles, to be ready to have your eyes opened by a variety of backgrounds, a variety of cultures, and to be open-minded about that and to embrace all of it and learn as much as you can from each of them so that you can have the best environment for everyone to perform. Sometimes that was real overwhelming for me when I first started, was getting used to all the different kinds of kids, all the different kinds of backgrounds, all the different kinds of attitudes that were sitting out there in the classroom. So I learned a lot from my kids when I first started. I was learning as much as they were learning.